Genesis 43, Joseph's brothers return to Egypt. Hello, welcome to the Holy Book Narration Bible. Today, we will witness a crucial moment in Joseph's story. His brothers return to Egypt, bringing Benjamin in an emotional sequence of reunions and revelations. The famine was still severe in the land, and when the food that Joseph's brothers had brought from Egypt was gone, Jacob said to his sons, "Go back and buy us some more food." Judah replied, "The man warned us solemnly, 'You will not see my face unless your brother is with you. If you send our brother with us, we will go down and buy food. But if you do not send him, we will not go down, because the man said, 'You will not see my face unless your brother is with you.'" Jacob asked, "Why did you bring this trouble on me by telling the man you had another brother?" They replied, "The man questioned us closely about ourselves and our family. He asked, 'Is your father still alive? Do you have another brother?' We simply answered his questions. How could we know he would say, 'Bring your brother down here'?" Then Judah said to Jacob, "Send the boy with me, and we will go at once, so that we may live and not die of hunger. I myself will guarantee his safety. If I do not bring him back, I will bear the blame before you all my life." Then Israel said, "If it must be so, then do this. Put some of the best products of the land in your bags and take them as a gift for the man. A little balm, a little honey, spices, myrrh, nuts, and almonds. Take double the amount of silver with you, for perhaps it was a mistake." The brothers went down to Egypt and presented themselves before Joseph. When Joseph saw Benjamin with them, he said to the steward of his house, "Take these men to my house, slaughter an animal and prepare a feast, for they will eat with me at noon." Joseph's brothers were afraid when they were taken to Joseph's house. They said, "We are being brought here because of the silver that was put back in our sacks. He intends to attack us, seize us, and take our donkeys as slaves." They approached Joseph's steward and explained, "We found our silver returned in our sacks when we stopped for the night. We brought it back with us, along with more silver to buy food." The steward replied, "Peace be with you. Do not be afraid. Your God and the God of your father has given you treasure in your sacks. I received your payment." Then he brought Simeon out to them. When Joseph arrived, he saw his brother Benjamin and asked, "Is this your youngest brother, the one you told me about?" And he said to Benjamin, "May God be gracious to you, my son." Deeply moved at the sight of his brother, Joseph hurried out and wept in private. After washing his face, he returned and, controlling himself, ordered the meal to be served. They served Joseph separately, his brothers apart, and the Egyptians by themselves, for Egyptians could not eat with Hebrews. The brothers were seated in order of their ages, from the oldest to the youngest, and they looked at one another in astonishment. Portions were served to them from Joseph's table, but Benjamin's portion was 5 times larger than anyone else's. They feasted and drank freely with Joseph, still unaware that the powerful man before them was their own brother. This passage reminds us that God is always working even when we don't understand. Joseph, who suffered unjustly, kept his heart willing to forgive and followed God's plan, showing how God turns painful circumstances into redemption. If this message touched your heart, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this powerful story with someone who needs to trust in God's provision and purposes. In the next episode, we will see how Joseph tests his brothers to reveal their true hearts. Don't miss it.